hideous Letitia James, mean, anti-Trump, corrupt Letitia James, is furious that Trump was able to make bonds. So she's questioning the company that offered and is claiming that they're doing something illegal, which they're not.
New York Attorney General Letitia James is now responding to former President Trump's $175 million bond payment.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. And we like making fun of Letitia James and exposing her for being the corrupt apparatchik that she is. Let's get to the news. I have two articles, some quotes from Newt Gingrich, but this one's from USA Today. Here we go. And don't forget to subscribe while I have you on it. Thumbs up, leave a comment. A possible Trump bond rejection? New York AG questions if insurance group is good for the money. Former President Donald Trump's $175 million bond in his New York civil fraud case may not meet legal requirements for shielding his assets during his appeal, according to New York Attorney General Letitia James. Corrupt New York general, nice try, Letitia James. She is trying to get that. She does not want him to pay bail. Why would you not want it? Because she's afraid of the appeal, because they know they're going to get exposed by a higher court.
Well, Sandra, former President Donald Trump staved off the risk of seized assets and drained bank accounts while he appeals the civil fraud judgment against him. He posted the $175 million bond on Monday, again, in order to appeal that civil fraud judgment.
James questioned a Thursday court filing if the bond from Knight Specialty Insurance Company met New York's legal requirements. She said the company hadn't provided a certificate showing it was qualified to provide the bond. The bonding company is headed by California billionaire Don Henke.
We put a deal together in a few days. It's a big bond for us to underwrite, but Donald Trump came up with all cash. So at the end, it was an easy decision and with almost no risk.
A self-proclaimed Trump supporter who made a fortune through high-interest loans to car buyers with bad credit. Now they're trying to impugn him, of course, because he helped Trump, so they got to get him. Now, real quick, the next step on this is that Judge Engoron scheduled a hearing on the issue for April 22nd. And I love this. Here's Trump's lawyer, Chris Kise. Trump lawyer Chris Kise didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Kise told the New York Times that James was making objections to the bond, quote, to stir up some equally baseless public quarrel in a desperate effort to regain relevance. He called her civil fraud case a baseless and vindictive political crusade. Yes, they're religious crusaders, the left are. They're just, their God is Karl Marx. And I like that he said she's trying to remain relevant, because outside of her going after Trump, what is Letitia James's popularity based on? She only is popular with the left because she corruptly goes after Trump.
But we are told a key component was missing because the company who issued the bond is not licensed to do so in New York. Now, New York Attorney General Letitia James, citing New York law, has filed a notice with the court requesting the insurance company, Knight's Specialty Insurance, provide proof that the bond is financially sound.
Now, I just want to grab a few quotes from this Newt Gingrich destroying the rule of law to destroy President Trump. This is about the fallout of what Letitia James is doing. The desperate effort by the New York Democrats to destroy President Donald Trump is the clearest example of the collapse of the rule of law happening today. Arrogant and corrupt New York officials, from the state attorney general to the Manhattan district attorney to various local judges, are relentlessly attacking him regardless of due process, case law, or precedent. Every day, we see new sensational charges filed, special rules invented, gag orders issued, and absurdly high penalties assessed. Of course, New York James Attorney General Letitia James is simply doing what she pledged to do in her 2018 campaign. I am running for Attorney General because I will never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president. She's an election denier. She called him an illegitimate president. There needs to be a court case against her. Fani Willis, I have your next victim of someone undermining our elections. Get her. And then I like Newt Gingrich for the history of it. This use of the power of government to go after a single individual is precisely what the founding fathers feared. They had watched the king's judges abuse the law to impose the king's wishes and directions regardless of established law. Their experience of dictatorial judges who impose the rule of power instead of the rule of law led them to make reforming the judicial system the second most frequently stated goal of the American Revolution after claiming the right to control taxation through representation. Other news, I don't have a headline here for it, but Trump is considering Kash Patel to be his attorney general.
Within the actual Trump campaign, the person whose name is being floated to be Trump's attorney general of the United States to run the Justice Department is this guy.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens. We're going to come after you, whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice.
We're flat out going to come after all of these corrupt judges and appointments and clean up our justice system. Why? Because America has lost faith in our justice system. It's not fair anymore. It's politicized. Does Letitia James get Trump on this one and undermine his appeal? Or does not Trump's appeal go through with flying colors? He appeals his case, gets it overturned, and exposes both Letitia James and Judge Engoron as actual political opponents and just, the worst kind of Democrat operatives. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Make a prediction. I'm Doug in Exile.